Sheikh Abdullah Bassam, he mentions, استثنى العلماء من الغيبة ستة أمور جائزة. That the scholars, they've mentioned 6 situations where mentioning something about your brother that he would dislike is permissible. They've mentioned 6 situations that are permissible as it relates to that. Listen to the reasoning behind it. Understand your religion. Listen to the reasoning behind it. لأنها لم يقصد بها الغيبة. Because the point behind it is not ghiba. The point behind it is not backbiting. That's not the point behind mentioning these things. وَإِنَّمَا قَصَدَ بِهَا أَمْرٌ آخر. However, the goal is something else. There's another goal at hand. لا يتحقق. It's not possible for this goal to come about إلا بها, except by mentioning these things. And he mentioned 6 of them. Al-awwal, at-tadallum, oppression. Lifting oppression. If there's some type of oppression going on, then things may need to be mentioned that are normally ghiba. The second situation, al-istiyana ala taghyir al-munkar. The second situation, in order to change some type of wrongdoing. The third situation, al-istiftah, fatwa. Going to a scholar and having to get a religious verdict about something. Some things may need to be mentioned. And pay attention to the wording, al-istiftah. Going to get a fatwa. Not speaking to a bunch of people that can't help the situation. Mentioning a bunch of detailed affairs to people that cannot help the situation. The word being used is al-istiftah. Going to get a fatwa from the people of knowledge. Not just sitting around talking about it. Number 4. تحذير المسلمين من اغترار بالشخص. Warning the Muslims from the deception of a person. A person is deceptive in his business affairs. And other than that, no doubt, we mentioned that, and you warned the Muslims from that. Number 5, al-mujahir bil-fisq wal-bid'ah. The person who's an open sinner or an innovator. The open sinner and the innovator. No doubt, there's no backbiting for that person. As-sadis, at-ta'rif bil-shakhs. Number 6, in order to identify a person. Kal-a'ma al-a'rij. Such as mentioning the fact that he's blind. But the ulama, they mention, they connect to this particular point, that's after trying every other mean. After trying every other means, without having to mention those things, then it's okay for